Well, hospital porters, pride and dignity, stop the New World Order. Welcome to HPANWO TV. It's just gone 7 AM, May the 1st, 2012, and I've come back to where it all started. No, I'm not kidding, right? You need to look in the description box. There's a film and an article that explains exactly why I'm here in detail. But basically, this is Blackhall Road in Oxford. I'm sorry, bloody rain everywhere. And this is the new building area of a new development of St John's College. And while this was being built a couple of years ago, this building here, they discovered the remains of an ancient sacred site here in Oxford, where none was thought to have existed. You've got to realise that basically until Anglo-Saxon times, this area was basically marshland. But if there was a sacred site here, it means that in prehistoric times, even before the Celts and the Iron Age, let alone before the Romans and the Illuminati came here, this area must have been inhabited. And it was inhabited by people who were basically part of the Neolithic culture, the pre-Illuminati civilization that existed in Britain at that time. What they found was remains of a stone circle, just like Stonehenge or Avebury. Very big one too. I mean, this was. I should have checked the article before I came out. I can't remember every word I write. And basically, I made an article. It's in the description box. It's a good few 100 feet across or something. You know, it's pretty big. It's one of the larger ones. Very little of it is left, and they just found one little arc of it, which by measuring the depth of the arc, they could basically work out how big the original circle had been. And basically, it covered a vast area which the city of Oxford was built over in the intervening centuries or millennia. It's remarkable to think. It was remarkable to think that this was a sacred site, one that was completely unknown until a couple of years ago. It makes you wonder how many more of these hidden secrets are lying around beneath our feet, wherever you are, anywhere in the country or in the world. Who knows what's lying there waiting to be discovered? Basically, the reason I've come here is because because this was the original Oxford sacred site, and it is Beltane, Walpurgis, whatever you choose to call it, the ancient pre-Illuminati pagan festival, and I've come here. And I'm sure many of you would understand that. I mean, there's a revival of paganism. You know, in Oxford. I mean, like the band we've just seen was just marvellous, and of course Oxford has a tradition in that. Thanks in no small part to J.R. Tolkien, the man who wrote Lord of the Rings. He was very, very keen on this kind of thing, reviving indigenous European culture. You know, which, I mean, his books seem to be a kind of wistful longing. You know, if you read Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, almost kind of wistful longing for this pre-Illuminati golden age. And I share that, and I think maybe those books speak to something deep. Just one moment. You can't go anywhere without you can't go anywhere without traffic. Maybe they speak to something deep inside us, something that's deep within our hearts that we've never forgotten. It's that part of the original humanity. What humanity was meant to be before it all went wrong in Atlantis, and there was the fall of man. You know, it's absolutely remarkable to think that I can almost certainly the first ever Beltane worshipper on this site for over 5,000 years, and I've come here because today's Beltane. I wanted to perform a Beltane ceremony. I actually got some paper I've got my bag here. I've got some paper and some matches in there, but I just had a look and they're completely drenched. There's no way I'm going to be able to light them. What I was going to do was have a little mini paper bonfire here on the pavement. But of course, British weather being what it is, I'm sure the people who lived here 5,000 years ago had the same problem. I haven't been able to light the fire. There's no point trying to light it, so I'll just sort of like sit here and contemplate for a while, and contemplate the gods and goddesses of ancient times, and ask and pray to them to come down come back to England, come back to the world, and help us free ourselves from the grip of this disgusting, evil sickness that has infected us. Gods and goddesses of the spring. It's the 1st of May, the beginning of summer. Hear us. Ah, that's it. I think I'm going to go home now and dry off. Well, thank you for sharing this little May morning little sojourn with me. It's been nice having you along. Hope it's drier where you are than it is here. Thank you for watching HPANWO TV. Hospital Porters, Pride and Dignity, stop the New World Order.